The Steelers on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Results in a 4th down.
The Steelers will go. It's Roethlisberger. But it's brought in by Washington. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. Ebron with it over the middle. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Able to get there and pick it. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. Now the Steelers use the 1st of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Again, it's Henry. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He finds Humphreys. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. The Titans go victory formation as they take a knee. The Titans go victory formation down to a knee. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Titans going to use the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They snap it to Tannehill. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. There to knock that one away was the safety, Amani Hooker.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
One last shot for Roethlisberger. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off inside the 10, and that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're...
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, can't resist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Today, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, this is the NFL on EA Sports.
We are at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Green Bay Packers. And this kick goes out of bounds, and that's obviously why the flag comes out here.
And now you can see the defense greeting the kicker as they go out to play. The starting field position for the offense is excellent, puts a lot more pressure on the defensive guys.
Yeah, and if the kicker thinks he's lonesome, he's really lonesome after a play like this.
Hey, he better hope that he's lonesome because who's ever standing next to him is probably on the defensive side, and they're none too happy.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8, Rodgers. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
The tackle made at the 40.
For the Seahawks and Packers, the two winningest teams in the NFC during the decade that just wrapped up. And during that decade, Seattle 2 Super Bowl wins. The Packers had 1. And these two, of course, they met in the playoffs a season ago as well. And it was the Packers behind 2 touchdowns each from Devontae Adams and Aaron Jones, who beat the Seahawks 28-23. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football, and the Seahawks have recovered. Russell Wilson leads out the Seattle Seahawks offense. The veteran Wilson, a 3rd-round pick back in 2012.
Gave the commencement address at the University of Wisconsin a couple of years ago. One of the most popular players ever to pull on the uniform there. At the beginning of his career, he was a so-called game manager. Take care of the football and rely on the defense. Now, in this stage of his career, the offense runs through him, and it runs very well.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Seahawks.
This is Carson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Packers, 38-yard
draw play. This is Carson. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
And it's 3rd down.
And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 50.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown.
Russell Wilson doing it himself from 9 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. Defensively, they told us that the top priority was defending option plays this week. But here on the very first drive, the defense broke down a bit.
It certainly did, and it's really not a surprise because defending option football is difficult. You have to think too much. Most of the time, you just react to what you see and you play fast. Here you're reacting, you're processing. Do I have the back? Do I have the quarterback? Who do I take? Do I take on a blocker? And next thing you know, he's in the end zone.
And Charles, this is one of those inexcusable special teams penalties, an out-of-bounds kickoff.
Pressure, pressure, pressure. Sometimes errors occur because of situations.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now a draw play. This is Jones. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
The handoff to Aaron Jones.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Griffin on the tackle.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
He's got Adams on the hookup. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. He will push his way down to about the 14.
The ball carrier.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
14-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Jones. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
It's now 3rd and 9.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down.
Good. Makes the score Seahawks 6.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him not get through.
Their own 34-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
They run it with Carson. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Jair Alexander on the tackle. It's a gain of 2 yards.
On 3rd down, Carson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
He was tackled at the 40.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down.
It's a gain of 10.
They're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Pick up on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. That's caught by Hollister. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. On the delay, here's Carson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now it's Carson. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Chris Carson on the
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Only a yard that time, second and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. And he will not be denied. Into the end zone, touchdown Seahawks. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run. Making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle. No running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot, and people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
On the pickup, it's second and inches on the Seahawks' 32-yard line.
A first carry now. This is Williams. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Packer. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
This is Jones.
Rodgers with
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
at the 26.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
And 6.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And Adams has it complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
After one, a 14-3 ball game.
Seahawks 14, Packers 3.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
It's a gain of 5.
Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it second down.
9-yard line.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Flush to his right. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the first. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
At the 3-yard line.
From the gun, Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Devin Funchess there to make the grab. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. The Seahawks on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 3 yards on first, 4 on second, and now 5 on third down. Move the sticks.
A gain of 5.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey. Here's Carson.
At the 43-yard line.
He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on third down.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 16-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting strong.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
On the carry.
Chris Carson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Big mistake here by the kicker, kicking it out of bounds.
The one that drives coaches crazy. Keep it in the field of play and let your guys cover.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Set up to throw from the gun. Dancing to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Tackle made at his 48.